G'day, thanks for joining me. Today is probably one of the most exciting shaves that I'm ever going to do in my life, so I'm bursting with excitement. Okay, the soap that I'm using is handmade by a friend of mine in Croatia. He sent me this package that I haven't opened yet, and I'm going to open it to do this shave. But even more exciting is the contents of what this soap is. So thank you so much, Feck Zero, or Feck O, is his handle and alias. Thank you so much for this soap. Now, what is this soap that I'm about to use? It's a Snickers soap. This is a Snickers flavored soap. Let me tell you about who made it. So Feck O, he comes from Croatia, and so he hand makes vape flavors for people who get off cigarettes and they move to vaping. So he's a chemist by trade, and he turned his hand to making soap, shaving soap. He says, "Oh, I can make a shaving soap," and he decided to make something very different. He decided to make a Snickers soap because it's his favorite chocolate bar. So the wet shaving community is very small in Croatia. It's kind of a niche thing that's not really popular. So he's kind of uncommon to have this hobby in Croatia, which makes it even more meaningful. His sense of humor is fantastic. I really love this guy. It's so heartwarming. He has a very, very dark sense of humor sometimes. So I'm just opening up the packet. You can see it's from Croatia to Sydney, Australia. And let's have a look at it. This is great. Wow. Okay, here it is. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. It smells like Snickers. I can smell it through the packet. Oh my goodness. This is it. Okay, he's got the ingredients: glycerin, aqua, sodium steroid, propylene glycol, sodium laurate, shea butter. Okay. Wow. Let's have a look at it. It's got it in a beautiful tin. Look at that. He doesn't have a website for this. He just makes it from home. Oh. My goodness. My goodness. Oh, so I'm so excited. I wish you could have a smell of this stuff. It smells. He tells me it's very thirsty. Oh my goodness. You could eat this. Wow. Feck, man, you have to make this stuff available commercially. I know he just does it as a hobby, and he has no intention of making this stuff commercially for the moment. But I'm telling you, this Snickers soap is incredible, and is branded at Huis, which is amazing. Oh, far out. That's crazy. There's a little bit of beading from the glycerin on top too. Wow. I'm opening up the Snickers bar to compare. Sorry, this is me delighted. I haven't done the show yet. Wow. Oh my goodness, this smells even more delicious than the Snickers. Wow. That's amazing. Okay, so today's shave I'm going to be doing with the Game Changer 0.68 with the King C Gillette blade in there. And the reason why I'm choosing this particular razor with just over 3 days of growth is because I've got an email from a gentleman asking about razors, and he wanted a razor that would last. And I think the Game Changers, either the 0.68 or the 0.84 mil blade gap for a bit more aggression, is the way to go if you want a forever razor, and you don't want to muck around. Wow. It smells a lot like cocoa mass as well. It has a cocoa mass kind of scent. Very candy. Okay, it's very, very thick, and it's like dark chocolate. Wow. Okay, so I'm taking quite a bit of soap now, and he says it's very thirsty, so let's just give this a try. And I'm going to be doing a bowl and brush lather to really maximize the lather that I get from this. Wow. It almost has a little bit of Barchi in it as well. So it's a cross between Barchi and Snickers. It definitely caramel, peanuts, chocolate, and it has that dark chocolateness of the Barchi, like the nougat. Mate, this is phenomenal, and it's very pungent. It smells more stronger than the actual Snickers itself, and I think I know why. Because when we put water into it, I think what's going to happen is it will mellow out, and it'll probably match far more the scent profile of the Snickers. Anyway, I'm just going to heat up the water and put hot water on my face, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I've just wet the face and moistened the brush. Now, I've discovered something else about this soap, which is crazy. So it's got two tones on it. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's got the chocolate on top and the caramel underneath. And it's got like a different scent profile. This is insane. He didn't tell me or give me any warning. He just wants to see me and ask me, oh, just tell me what you think about it. Just say whatever. If you don't like it, say you don't like it. I love your honesty. Oh my goodness. I want to eat this. Oh man. I like Snickers too. It's definitely one of my most preferred commercial candy bars that are on the market. I mean, you know, the idea that their marketing campaign is Snickers really satisfies, and I do find it really satisfies quite a lot. Okay, I've smeared that onto the bottom of the bowl. That smells amazing. Oh, I'm a bit embarrassed to put this onto YouTube because I'm so excited. Okay, let's start lathering it. I'm going to add more and more water into it as Feck suggested. So he says that the community over there is rather small in Zagreb, which is the capital of Croatia. Now, I did a little bit of searching on Croatia just to do this video. And, oh, wow, it is very thirsty. Wow, this is very different from what other commercial soaps that I've used. Oh, man. It gets better, the smell. I'm hungry. Is it good to shave with something that makes you hungry? This is really strong stuff. I'm gonna have to change bowls. I've put way too much in here. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to pause the video and get a bigger bowl. Sorry. Okay, I just ducked to the kitchen and I got a bigger bowl. It's already starting to be too much for this brush. I probably put enough for way too many shaves. So there's no doubt that this is going to be a spectacular shave. Oh, that's going to make a lot of soap. Okay, so look, he's a chemist. So there's no doubt that, you know, for him turning his hand to soap making is, it's not a difficult thing. Wow, this is crazy. Oh. So Zagreb is a very old medieval city in Croatia. It's a population of, according to what I read, about 1.1 million people over there. And it's beautiful. They have a beautiful cathedral, and they have a gate that's underground with a chapel inside. And man, this stuff looks amazing. The color is a light brown color. I'm not sure if that can come through on camera. Okay, and I put way too much soap in here. Normally I like to be judicious about the soap that I'm using, and he did say it's very thirsty, and I think it's extremely thirsty. Wow, look at that. Normally I don't like to produce so much lather, but this is just, you know, I'm kind of against Frosty the Snowman, but this stuff just keeps on going. Let's have a feel. Man, that stuff is slick too. Man, this stuff should be available commercially. Wow. Okay, let's go. If I keep on lathering, and I've still got more in the other bowl, and this is just all over the shop. Okay, let's go. This is gonna take forever. Wow. Honestly, this reminds me of being in the cinema. Yeah. You know, there's a toasted peanut smell in there. I'm hungry. Okay, let's go. Look at that. Wow, it foams up as well. And it's slick. This stuff is slick too. That's crazy. I think this will be an international smash hit. Snickers flavored shaving. Wow. Okay. I made way too much lather. It's a full bowl. Now let's try shaving with it. Game changer. Look at that. It's a testament to the game changer, the King C Gillette blade, and this soap. And this smart soap. Man. I'm gonna eat that Snickers bar. I feel like eating it. Man, I feel like eating that bar. Look at that. It's so efficient, this razor. I mean, this is a step up, a big step up from the King C Gillette. I mean, look at that, cleared so quickly and effortlessly. I mean, that's really efficient. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. It just wipes off the hair, this game changer. Oh, a little bit of soap there. It has almost like that toasted popcorn and peanut. It reminds me of the cinema, man. Yeah, the chocolate, eating a Snickers bar and having popcorn in the cinema. Wow. Wow. Cool. So Zagreb is so beautiful, but I can't, I'm losing my concentration here because this thing is just like voluminous and slick. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Just so much of it. And very, very, very foamy. But just the slickness is really there. I mean, I used way too much. I just wanted to give it a really good bash. And yeah, wow. I think this kind of thing, maybe 0.8 of a gram would be way more than enough to do a 3-part shave. Way more than enough. So have you used any flavored soaps? Like, what are your scents? I know that Victor, he was like, kind of like, I could do fruit and spices and tropical and floral, but there isn't anything like Snickers. And so he just decided, because he is a bit quirky, he's quirky like me, so he just decided to do something a bit different because he's an expert with perfumes and flavors, and, you know, chemistry, he made this terrific soap. So he wanted me to try it, and I said, "Up, can I put it on my YouTube channel?" After I started my YouTube channel, so we've been friends for a while, and he said, "Sure, go for it." So it's a real privilege to be the only one in the world that's showing you this Snickers flavored soap from Croatia, handmade by an expert. Wonderful, wonderful. And look at that shave. Look at that. 3 days of growth, and it's just, that is beautiful. Let's cross the grain on the other side. So there are, I think, manufacturers of unusual soap scents, but there are not many of them, and certainly not commercially available. So Feck is really a pioneer doing this kind of thing. But man, it makes me hungry as. Wow. It does take away from the shave though, because you just feel hungry. That's nice. Okay, last pass now. Let's go all the way. TAA baby, 3 passes. Oh man, and I had lunch and I'm hungry. So this is just fantastic stuff. This is just, look at that. I bought 2 Snickers bars as well, so I could take a photo for the thumbnail. I just opened one to compare it. The caramel, peanuts, toasted peanuts. Not just peanuts, but it smells of toasted peanuts, which is even more appetizing. Wow. Chocolate. Man, very, very good. Look at that. The game changer works. The 0.68, it works. It's a step up between the King C Gillette and the 0.84. The 0.84, it's one of my favorite razors of all times. The 0.84 game changer, which is just a beautiful, beautiful, very efficient shave. And it does keep you on your toes because the blade feel is relatively small compared to an extremely high efficiency. The same as this. This has even less blade feel than the King C Gillette, but it's like way more efficient. Well, I've got a little weeper on the neck. We'll get some styptic straight onto that, which is good for those who have watched my beginner budget shaving. I've talked a lot about styptic and how important it is. So rating this soap, in terms of the scent, this is like 20 out of 10. It really does smell good. It smells of Snickers, like literally. So there's no doubt. In terms of residual slickness, I mean, you've also got to take into account how much of the Game Changer takes, like the more efficient a razor, the less residual slickness you'll have. And it does have some residual slickness. But it's not at the level of some of the harder core soaps that are out there. So residual slickness, maybe about a 7. Slickness is very, very high, especially it's way more than enough. So, you know, you got to give that like a 9. Like if I'm rating it, just I'm going to be really, really brutally honest because he asked me to be brutally honest. If it was a commercial product, I would buy this for gifts. I would buy this for a gift, no problem. And I would use this myself. He has no intention of making it, so leave in the comments whether you'd like to see this available, because I'm pushing him to make it. And I know I've got virtually no subscribers, and but hopefully this can be something positive. Wow. Okay, let's wash it off. Hot water. So yeah, is it a good shaving soap? Absolutely. Has less residual slickness than some soaps. Has a lot of foam. I mean, it foams up really, really well. So it's a thirsty kind of soap, and it does foam up. Okay, I'm gonna break open that Snickers now and smell the Snickers. It's more toasty. And this smells more sugary. I actually prefer the scent of the soap. I would definitely eat that. I would want that in a cake. And how good is Snickers? This is like a Snickers for a mature person. Okay, Nivea aftershave balm. Let's put that on. It smells fresh. You can't beat that. That's a good shave. Thank you so much for watching and sharing my joy and my friendship. And I just want to say that for a finisher, just 1 minute, that friendships can be made and from overseas, and it's so heartwarming to be friends with somebody in Croatia, and I have comments from Germany and Istanbul and from all different countries, all from the United States and United Kingdom. There's so many of you. There's Camille, DJ, and you guys are just amazing, all my subscribers. So For me, it's so heartwarming to be able to connect with fellow men and share my passion and my love for shaving with you guys. So I just wanted to say thank you, and thank you so much to Feck. I mean, your friendship over the internet, even though we're miles away, we can still sense one another. And that sensitivity for men, we don't really share that when we see each other face to face. Australia's like a really football, beer drinking culture, and we're a bit rough. But I just wanted to say thank you, and that I have a lot of connection with you guys and with Feck, and we can unite over shaving, and we can share that joy and passion with one another. So thank you for watching and sharing my joy. It's not really a review, it's just fun. So cheers.